Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Flipendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Jó.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries.
Na, végre.
Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something troubling ahead.
Nem, ez itt lesz, és ez meg itt addig. És ez meddig lesz az én átkom alatt? Örökké? Nem. Erről ne próbálkozzál, kicsi csicskó. Azt a nagyot megátkozom, mint a szar. Jó. Nagyon jó. Na, végre van értelme. Mi a? Na, hát ez itt nem így megy.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Nagyon jó.
Accio.
Na, most már kezdünk jó fejek lenni.
Incendio.
És ezt be kell lökni. Mi? Ugye? Ja. Ezt oda megyünk. Nagyon jó. Azt mondja itt akkor ennyi. Nem, az ott mi? Hoppáré.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
Ebben mi
I
van?
doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Kézelem.
Revelio. Depulso.
Another barricade. Considering how well
Depulso.
should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Accio.
That worked.
Revelio.
Keep going.
Accio. Leviosa. Revelio.
És azt mondja, még egy valahol kell lennie valaminek. Aha.
Accio.
Ja.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Hát igen, ez a baj. Ja.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Imperial. Confringo. Accio. Defender. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Wingardium Leviosa. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Imperial.
Menj rá. Ősi mágiával. Jó, ez... Hello?
Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda.
Ennyi.
For a moment there I thought that would never end.
Ez sima riba volt, nem tudom mi neked a bajod, hát.
Incendio.
Nagyon jó.
Accio. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Megtelt. Felszerelés megtelt. Ez nem jó, el kell adni mindent majd. Nézzünk valami olcsó Jánost, ez biztos, hogy tisztáljuk. 58, 60 pénz.
Revelio. Erre ki bőséges lehetőség lehet magában, hogy nem csak varázslófaj, hanem a világ javára válhatnak. De a szándékák megvalósításához szükséges sötét áldozat túl nagy lehet, amíg nem tudunk többet. Kérlek, nevedd el ezt az erekét. Sebastian, the relic. Look.
Hát igen.
Could it be?
Igen, ez az.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal
Azt mondták, hogy ne
says.
vigyük el.
We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it.
Szerintem meg fog
Let's get to
halni Anne,
Feldcroft.
de ez mind ahhoz kell, hogy
Must keep this
megkapjuk
relic
a...
secret, especially from my uncle.
Ne haragudjál, mert ez mit csinál itt?
Defender. Confringo. Bombarda.
Is that ominous? The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
Kíváncsi vagyok most már ennek a küldinek a... Ez egy legnormálisabb mellékküldi.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian,
Nem azért, mert megtanuljuk a sötét varázslatokat.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Most az a választás, hogy vagy ez, vagy azzal vagyok, az eddig oké, de hogy akkor most meg fogom-e kapni a főben járó bűnt, vagy sem? Hát most erre rá fogok keresni. Muszáj vagyok, bocsánat, mert inkább kitolom a streamt. De ezt nem tudja valaki nekem megmondani, akkor muszáj vagyok. Igen. Ezt elfogadom. Azt mondja Lars Vidal Battle Arena. Igen. Igen. Na. Prepare your OVS chapter, Lodge of Lady Partners. Tehát akkor máshogy kérdezem. Igen. Igen. Na. Ominous will still presents the rest of the side story. Igen. Aha, hát akkor.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperial?
Most hangosan kimondod, abszolút hangzik.
Now that you say it out loud, it sounds absurd. But I have another idea. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Jó van. És hol kellett kimenni? Arra már nem emlékszem, hogy nem itt. Ja nem, erre. Itt akkor veretni kell egy jobbost. Igen, itt megyek fel.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
Jó. Megyünk ki, és következően már meg is tanuljuk. I never.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Hát, kicsit ide a skriptelve az úriember, ahogy lehetett hallani. Nem lehet használni semmi röpül át.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous.
De még ezt travelálni se lehet. Tehát konkrétan bele vagyok kényszerítve, hogy fussak, ami a leglassabb dolog az egész játékban. Tökéletes.
No, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Hey!
Was that your best?
Bombarder! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Imperial! Arresto momentum! Defender! Bombarder! Confringo!
Cicuka, vagyjál le? Rosszalkodik ma megint. Hűséges vador, ha van.
Bombarder! You have to fight! Imperial!
Annyi harcolja vele? Jó? Ki van még? Itt vannak. Ennyi. Egy még van. Ott.
You'll not win here!
Sebastian, be careful! Mind!
We've got them! They'll retreat! We'll make them!
Ja. Rosszak vagy. Nyugodj le.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister!
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
Tényleg kellemetlen szituáció.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
Mi is ezt használtuk fontos az egész harcban, tehát... És mit lehet erre mondani?
Banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
Hát, lehet próbálkozni, öreg.
Why, Sebastian?
Nehogy véletlenül rátoljam. Hülye köcsök. Nagyon jó. Azt mondja, küldetések. Megyünk erre. Na végre, amúgy azt mondom, hogy ezek már érthető, meg normális mellékszálak. Tehát, nem az a gagyi. Volt, menj, beszélj vele, fordulj vissza, beszélj vele, azok nem. Ez jó. A csajnak is a sárkányos mellé küldi, az is nagyon jó. Szerintem tökéletes. Még egy új küldetés érhető el. Milyen küldetés érhető el? Mindjárt megyek Undercroftba.
The castle must have been quite stately in its time. Hogsmeade, here I come.
Ja, itt kell, ja. Bocsánat. Hát de... na mindegy. Bejöttem volna akkor simán Hogsmeade-be. Istenem. Kifelejtettel és mit?
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest.
Oh.
I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Nice.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Jó. Na végre nem nekem kell gyalog oda menni.
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
You're making this sound simple, but this is a dragon after all.
Hát amúgy igen, nem nagyon egyszerű.
Hebrides can be aggressive, but they're also clever. She caught on quickly enough when you showed her how to escape the tent. She'll understand why we're here once she sees her egg. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot.
Hát miért is ne?
Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Poor thing must be really sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Én megértem, de nem hiszem, hogy ez nagyon biztonságos sztori.
Expelliarmus, Confringo, Defender. Expelliarmus.
Ó, hát mit felejtettem el? Nem. Felkészülünk a legrosszabbra.
Reparo.
Fantastic.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
No, you breathtaking. Megtalálni a sárkányfészket, és akkor lehet ez a motorás, és csak ennyi. Kíváncsi leszek, hogy tényleg csak ennyi lesz. Kicsit variálok, tehát azt mondja... Ez... Hoppá, nem. Igen, és ez meg lesz... Azt mondja... Így. Egyelőre. Nem. Nem, hanem mondjuk ez így volt. Így. Jó. Talán könnyebben megjegyzem, mert mindig a balra gombot nyomtam meg eddig, amikor a lilát akartam használni. És aztán emiatt nem nagyon jöttek be a spellek. De majd a legközelebb. Na! Igen. Én nem akarok harcolni, uram. Miért?
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Ennyi? Mert simán kijátszom.
She isn't making it easy. It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listens to reason.
What?
She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
Hát... Nem kellett itt semmi óvatos csinálni. Hát én mindjárt ott vagyok, de hogy te hol vagy, azt nem tudom. Na. Hát, mert mondjuk jött a Sarasz, aztán leverte. Nem kellett neki. Na, csak ott lerakjuk, azt ennyi? Nyugi, haver. Nyugi, nyugi. Mi hoztuk vissza? csinálni belőle egy rántottát.
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg.
Igen.
Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Jó, hát te pofázol, nem én. Tehát itt nem is értem.
How could I have been so blind?
Hát hogy? Hát hogy lehettél ilyen vak? Megmondjam? Olyan vagy, mint az Ominis. Egymerő vakság vagy. Na igen. Most beszélünk Sebastian őjjel. Roxford. Hol van ott egy normális? Ez az? Ez annyira szar ez a map, hogy hihetetlen. Tehát, na mindegy. Én nem tudom, nekem a szintek, meg ilyenek az amúgy hiányoznak, de mindegy. Hát igen, megint rossz. Ja, ne, annyira nem. Nagyon jó vagyok. Erre születtem. Olyan azt akarja mondani, hogy tovább fogja tanulmányozni, és meg fogja találni az amadakenoberát. Nem lenne rossz.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Hát remélem minél hamarabb. Jó, azt mondja. Ez jön előbb, ugye igen, ez jön előbb. És akkor ezt megcsináljuk. Talán még egy belefér, attól függ, hogy milyen hosszú. Mert attól függ, milyen hosszú maga ez a küldi, és akkor talán mindig egy belefér. Van összesen 3-4 óra. Meglássuk. Jaj, félrenyeltem valamit. Vagy beszívtam, nem tudom. Jaj.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I
Az a neve, hogy
recall you
Amit
saying
takar?
you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it.
Ez fel se tűnt az
Is this
előbb.
to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
Amit
It is.
takar.
His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Akkor menjünk.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio. Thank you for being willing to help me,
Nem,
Amit.
nem, nem.
You are very...
Lodgok is...
Of course.
Ezt akartam. És akkor... 1900 méter, de... Ez pont annyi.
What are you up to now?
Között hozzá. Ja, hát igen, ezeket le kellett volna győzni, de hát... Az csak azzal lehet.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the help of Lodgok did not have the effect I'd hoped.
Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
De jó.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal.
Goblin
Ranrock
metal.
recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves.
Hoppára.
He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Jó lenne most már.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes.
Ez jó.
Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can
Elég egybe belecsicskítva.
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Our meet and I can do this.
I will await your return.
Na.
I shall see you soon.
Én bemegyek. Hát meg, mint finga gatyán.
The door is looking at us. Revelio.
Na.
Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Yeah. A bánya szeme. Remélem itt lesz pityi-putyi.
Prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Mhm.
Revelio.
Igen, igen. Ja, mit tesz, bocsánat. Ez beugrott csak ide.
Revelio.
Ez ennyi? Igen. Most oda fent. Ja, jó. Erre mi van?
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Csoros srác. Majd átjutsz magadnak.
Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these. Imperial! Glacier! A miss window! Let's get this out. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Tiger!
Hát ezt benéztem. Anyád. Ja, ilyenkor csak erőt damage-et kap, értem.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Revelio. Accio. We're being watched by a door.
Na.
Clever.
Hát, hogy ne lenne clever, hát.
Accio.
Nem akarja az igazságot.
Confringo.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Felettem vannak. Akkor menjünk, beszélgessünk velük.
fascinating to see gobbledygook written in
Gobbledygook.
The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Nem adtam a cuccokat. Quack. Majd mindegy, akkor legközelebb.
Revelio. Arresto Momentum. Levioso. Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Descendo. Imperium.
Ennyi. Most kap még egyet. Azt megpusztul.
Stay close.
Megtelt. Igen.
This place is more complex than I had expected.
Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Szerintem húzni kell.
Revelio.
Hoppá rá.
Confringo.
Akkor most kell húzni. Aha.
Revelio.
Itt ennyi. És fel lehet menni. Ez mi? Itt végig. Átmenjünk a másik oldalra. Úgy ez be kell törni a zöldeket. Most nem tudok visszafordulni. Ja. Gyorsan betörünk egy-kettő zöldet, az kész. Mondjuk ezt. Bölcsipak. Ez 60-at ér. Ezt bármikor lehet találni. Na, kék. Már is pénz. Ó, ott is egy láda. Totemek. Nem lehet megcsinálni. Mindegy. Hoppára.
Incendio. Not an entanglement we need right now.
Ez mi?
Revelio.
Mi? Ditanylevelekért jöttünk. Nagyon fontos volt. Jó. Úgy érzem, hogy te velem vagy. Te úgy megpusztulsz. Upsi, nem. Na pont nem őt kellett volna Ezt elkúrtam. Hát... De nem utassa, hogy neki milyenje van. Káposzta? Nincs káposzta. Ezt a szart. Te kapsz egy olyat. Te túlságosan kemény legény vagy. Vegyél velem. Ennyi. Sokan. Zöldekben zöld van? Igen. Pipsi.
Incendio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Just boy.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Menjünk ki. Menjünk ki.
There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
Biztos, hogy van.
Expelliarmus! Arresto moment Accio!
Itt is van. Das ist rövidebb út.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Kettes szintű zár. Hát igen, az, amire nem fog visszajönni.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
Kint is vagyunk. Kint vagyunk. Igen?
Can we please talk about what...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
Könyvet fog írni, azt mondta.
Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site.
Hoppá.
She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain.
Az a csaj lesz, aki erről is eddig is szó volt.
Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of
egész jó ez a sztori most.
intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
Oh.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Cock, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake.
Hoppá.
Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war.
Hoppá. Háború az engem nem
Find
izgat.
out what Ranrock knows.
Hadd szóljon.
Watch for my owl.
Ez kellemetlenség. Most elmegyünk Hogsmeade-be. Eladjuk a cuccokat, elmenjünk még egy küldére, és aztán ennyi volt ma. Ennyi volt mára.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
Elad. 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 Megtart. Elad. 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 Megtart. Elad. És eladjuk. Te milyen seprüket árulsz?
That item is of the highest quality.
Jó, ez nagyon fontos volt. Amit akarok... Jó, megyünk a küldire. Azt mondja, Sebastiannal találkozunk a kilátónál. Azt mondja, világtérkép, azt mondja... Ja, igen, jó, nem mentem oda. Nem mentem el addig a Fast Travel Pointig. Mindegy.
Away! No need to race now, my friend. Slow down now. There we go.
Nagyon jó.
Új
küldetés. Új küldetés, csak nem megint Sebastival kell beszélgetni. Hoppi. Azt majd a következő streamben csütörtökön.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea.
Gondolja?
But perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Again.
Very well. And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
No.
After you.
Én? Ha. Simán. Bárkit egy az egybe.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Te velem vagy? Te meg vagy átkozva? Te neked annyi? Ez is easy. Anyád. Ez semmi. Itt vannak a ládák. Jó, pénz. Semmi. Hát igen. Ennyit ér.
We make a good team. We do together. We can fight our way through, or be discreet. Expelliarmus, Bombarda, Confringo. You don't know who you're playing with. You are postponing the inevitable. Defender, Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Flipendo. Descendo. Defendo. No! I will make Accio.
Fun is over.
Fun is a relative term. Revelio. It is.
Kapta.
That was relatively fun.
Magyar. R-A-S-N-O. Mi?
For better or for worse. Confringo. Descendo. Propendo. Arresto momentum. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported.
Májva cukorlevél.
Now I see why.
Majdnem leestem.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Revelio.
Nem szabad.
Expelliarmus.
Hopsi.
Imperium. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo.
Lassan, de biztosan.
Loyalists are in here.
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Nem. Ez le. Ez ide. Ez így.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Ez így.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Felmegyünk. Itt igen. Nem. De.
Revelio.
Itt van ez. Fázik, vagy fél, vagy mi van ezzel? Mit hülyéskedik? És? Nézd oda. Bocsánat.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists fought as if they'd be war.
Bombarda. Potato.
Ez annyi volt. Nagy izé, boss vagyok, semmi vagy nekem. Hüpp.
Bombarda. Confringo.
Ja. Ennyi? Nyugodj le. Amit ő nem lát. Csak nem bír magával. Ja, hogy ők beszélgettek ott.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment. We have another fight on our hands. Imperial! Not your best
Upsi. Jó, nem azt akartam. Jó, te velem vagy? Gyerünk már! Neked annyi haver.
We certainly cleared the room.
I don't know why Gryffindors get credit for bravery. We Slytherins are teeming with it.
And we're much more fun to fight.
Rependo, incendio.
Igen.
Confringo.
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Confringo.
És ezzel fel tudunk oda menni.
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
Ezzel nem fogunk ezzel hülyéskedni. A világ mintha vizes ködben úszott volna vissza hozzá. Mennyi ideig volt meszméletlen, csak nem emlékszem, üres, üres. Hát igen, annyira emlékszem, hogy eufóriát éreztem, ahogy néztem, hogy a fájdalom eltűnt, aztán minden kezdett megváltozni, amikor elestem, biztosan beütöttem a fejem, nem érzek és nem látok nyomot, a fájdalom lüktet. Csak remélem tudom, hogy ez nem fekete alá áll. Elvégre legalább már nem fáj.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will
Sebastian,
help us unravel
I
more
think I
of this
found
mystery.
something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? and ancient magic that no one but you could see.
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Hát igen.
These are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the...
Én bemegyek ide. Mi van itt?
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
Te nagyon jó vagy.
We're in for more trouble.
Már?
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong.
No.
You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Kicsit
Why would I
ideges,
listen to
Sebastian.
someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying.
Picit nyugodjál le.
Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Na, játék felénél állunk. 7 van meg a 14-ből. Tökéletes. Tökéletes. És akkor most mi van? Ezt úgy érzem, hogy ez holnapra marad. És elmegyek Hogsmeade-be. Eldagadok pár cuccot. Köt lehet vásárolni? Megnézem, mi van abban a varázsló ruházatban. Hát, ha adlak valami jó muclit. Vagy előbb fel kellett volna menni inkább a könyv, vagy a szükségszobájába. Franc. Most miért vagyok eltévedve? Ja, nem ez az. Ja, nem, tök jó, erre jöttem. Nem mindegy. Vigyed. Ezt még nem viheted, meg ez se. Ne! Mit van? 70-82. 500-ért. Add ide. 73. 65, 71. Egy penész. Elvigyet is veszünk. Igen. Te nagyon jó ember voltál, viszont nekem most nagyobb dolgok vannak. Így. Oda felmegyünk, azt a szövőgenyót megcsináljuk. Ugye? Nem. Nem érdekelsz. Na. Azt mondja, ír. Azt mondja, ruházat. Erősebb. Hát ez is egy kicsit. Expelliarmus. Nagyon jó. 82, 63 helyett. Sűjött, teli leszünk mindennel. 83. Sötét korcs, hát az nem nagyon érdekel. Amúgy se sebeznek ránk semmit. 65, 76, 59. Hát... Viszont ez... Nem, ez volt. Ennek marad. Ez nem kell. Ez nem kell. Ez sem kell. Nagyon jó. Igen. Seprő. Ja, ez csak ennyi. Jó. És akkor... Jövünk ez a szövőszékhez. És honnan tudom, hogy melyik van raj... Ja igen, jó. Akkor azt mondja, upgrade megtekintés. Lehet a jellemzők. Ezek jól jönnének. Akkor legyen ez. Így ezek kellenek hozzá. Minden kárvarázslatnál. Mi ez a kárvarázslat? Nincs alkalmazott fejlesztés. Ja, mert hogyha fejlesztem... Aha, így értem. Egyepenész. Nem kell. Jó. Így. Pont a végére érte ide, kedves drága. Vajováj. Így is fél órával ki lett csúsztatva. Viszont, amit itt látsz, az ott egy impérió. Ott van az impérió, jobb oldalt. Az megvan. Amit még látnod kéne, nem tudom, hogy gyűjtögettél ilyeneket. Figyelj. De jó, de nagy forma, edd meg ezt. Az is itt van. Hoppáré. Látod, azért van miből aprítani. Ami baj, hogy összesen 4 fajod lehet. Tehát ez így... eléggé vicces. Tehát... Nem is lehet, hogy ez a probléma. De mondom, ez a 4 faj lehet, ez elég gyér. Miért nem tudok kirakni mindent. Ez engem nagyon-nagyon nagy problémám. Sziasztok, srácok! Gyere ide! Nem lehet megölni. Mindegy, én ki is jöttem. Meg itt ez a hatalmas terület, és lehet összesen 10 állatod. Miért? Te tényleg miért? Látod? Azért elrepkedhetnének jó páran, én azt mondom. Ja, de csinálni kéne akkor a izét, küldit? Annak a törpének? Ennek-e? Hát, akkor az... Ezt tudjuk, hogy ez így fog maradni. Ide se hoztam semmit. Se érdekel. Ez... Annyira jelentéktelen ez a szükségszobály, hogy hihetetlen. Pedig azt hittem, hogy jó lesz. Ez mi? Bűvállítva? Semmi, ez sincs semmi. Ez mi? Hát csinálja ilyet, vakuljál meg. Na jó. Akkor... Jót nyomtam. Mindegy. Biztos a pofám van. Na, Csütörtökön fogom folytatni. Akkor is 6-tól lesz körülbelül. Lehet a negyed hét. Ezt már megint kezdi. Úgyhogy én azt mondom, hogy mindenkinek szép napot, szép éjszakát, szép estét, meg szép mindent. Mit nézel? Mi? Portugáliával. Mi holnap utaztok már? De jó nektek. Na. Putyipá!